Week 7, and in Week 7 we are taking on the 1-5 Washington Commanders that might be better than their record indicates, 82 overall, including an 85 overall defense. Now, in the last episode, if you didn't watch it, now's your time before a spoiler hits that's absolutely massive, and it was a great episode in my opinion. It was just because it was a really good game, but I missed via Younghoe Koo, and when I'm in the game acting like a commentator, even though I break the fourth wall pretty consistently, I'm going to say Younghoe Koo missed the field goal. But yes, some of the smarter guys in the comments were quick to notice that I am the one holding the controller. You guys figured that out. You got me. Sleuths. But icing me is like a guarantee to completely take any ability away. And I actually didn't know I had an extra ability slot available to Younghoe Koo. So I'm just adding Clutch Kicker. I thought I was going to have to swap it out so I didn't see the arc anymore, which was going to create its own problems, to be honest. But now, I can just have both. I'm not missing again. I'm not missing. Clutch Kicker activated. I feel like I'm usually pretty good at kicking. It's not too difficult. But when you ice me, listen, they got me quaking, shaking in my boots. It doesn't go well. So Clutch Kicker activated. I kind of thought about making a trade this episode, but with the trade deadline in Week 8 and a breakout development trait today, we're going to leave it as is. We're 3-3, right in the heat, in the fight for the NFC South, and let's find out who has the breakout wide receiver trait. It's going to be, I don't know yet. Show me who it is, please. I have no idea. Drake London. He did have a big game last week, and if we get him 3+ touchdowns, which that's not going to happen, or 150+ yards rushing/receiving, Drake London will go up to superstar development. He's had a couple of tough games for us, no doubt about it, but last week, right, he kind of put it all together. He caught a number of touchdowns and also went for over 100 on just 4 catches, and I think maybe a blessing in disguise with getting this breakout development challenge for an outside receiver is that it will force me to kind of abandon my middle of the field type mentality and look to the outside, look to get Drake London the football, and that's what we're going to do today. So the Commanders, their defensive line, really their front 7 is the strength of that team, but especially the defensive line. The secondary, not so much. They have a couple of good players. Cam Curl comes to mind. Derek Forrest is a good player, but at corner, it's definitely a lot weaker. Kendall Fuller is a good slot nickel player. We'll see if he plays on the outside today. He probably will, because that's how things go in Madden. Emmanuel Forbes has been getting cooked in real life. Really tough adjustment to the NFL so far for him. He's really more of a zone corner, actually, in real life, in my opinion. At least he was at Mississippi State. Those were his strengths, were playing the eyes of the quarterback, jumping routes. Here in the game, he's a man corner, which, again, I wouldn't really agree with, but it's possible that it was really close. And then over the last year and a half of upgrading him, they've just gone man, 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 man. And the CPU does not upgrade players in a balanced way. They just take one ability, and that's only what they upgrade. So it's only been man upgrades for him, probably. So I guess they could add the rating a little bit more accurate. And then Benjamin St-Juste, 91 speed actually feels a little bit fast for him. I thought that was something we'd be able to take advantage of, but he actually isn't particularly slow. I mean, this is a good team, and especially on defense, as I mentioned, we're going to have to worry about Scary Terry on offense. X-Factor player, Jonathan Allen on the defensive side of the ball, also an X-Factor. Chase Young's a superstar. Deron Payne, you think could have superstar dev, but doesn't. Montez Sweat is good. Like, this is a very, very good team. They also brought in Dalton Reisner. But a lot of the familiar Commanders that you're used to, Sam Howell, is, I don't think, going to be their quarterback. Yep, they drafted the rookie out of San Diego State, Chris McDermott. He only has normal development, but he is a 74 overall strong arm style QB with 99 throw power. Good deep accuracy as well for a rookie. Medium and short leave a lot to be desired. He's got a ideal sense of pressure, although he's an aggressive decision maker. He does throw it away. So I don't know that blitzing him is even going to be a good idea. It seems like that's something he's going to handle pretty well, but 6'6", 230 with this type of build, it's like Josh Allen. Think about that. That's pretty much what we're facing right now, is rookie Josh Allen. Seems to move pretty well as well. And we might have our hands full because this is a sneaky team. And if you watch Giants franchise, you know this is a team that can cause some trouble. But I do have something to show you. Ignoring all of my Black Ops 2 clips, I have been recording the practices off camera, and that's exactly what I was doing for Deshaun Humphreys, because usually nothing happens, right? You have your mini game available, you dominate it easily, Deshaun Humphreys gets to the quarterback, and that's just it. You get 700 XP, and then nothing else. But there is obviously a reason why I'm showing this to you, and it's not just to be like, wow, look how good I was in this drill. Deshaun Humphreys wreaking havoc against our offensive linemen. No, the reason I am showing you this is because Deshaun Humphreys finally, I didn't even know if it was possible, even though I kept getting it tweeted at me. It never had happened to me. I've done so much training camp and don't even get upgrades. Yet here in practice, Deshaun Humphreys has been upgraded to superstar development. You're going to have to look quick because it goes away quickly, but boom, dev trait increased. I sat there, I was like stunned. It didn't even move. I go, what just happened? And then it's the whole, oh my goodness, I'm not recording because I'm doing this off camera. And then I go to my recording software and it's not open, so I can't even go back and flashback record it. But thankfully, the Xbox has that feature, and I was able to grab it. Superstar development for Deshaun Humphreys. So even if Drake London doesn't get this upgrade today, we do have a new superstar on the team. It is the rookie out of Clemson, D-Hump, Deshaun Humphreys. And the only ability we can use right now is Adrenaline Rush. We actually do have an upgrade before the game starts as well. It's the rookie Kyrie Yankee out of Notre Dame. He's played quite well for us. I want him to be more of a force to be reckoned with, though, and that's going to get those power moves into the 80s. So we're going to upgrade Power Rusher. The scheme fit stays the same. He's upgraded to a 78 overall. This is a really nice upgrade. +1 block shed and +3 to power moves. So he's now got 80 power moves, and block shed still got an upgrade to a 76. So he's the number 24 ranked defensive tackle now in the whole NFL. That's the top 11% for the position, and he's played, what, 6 games? Pretty impressive. Wow, Scary Terry had quite the game last week. Touchdown, 6 catches, over 150 yards receiving. We need Drake London to do pretty much exactly that today. 150 plus yards receiving, or 3 touchdowns, any combination of the two, would get us superstar development for our young potential superstar receiver. Former top 10 pick, finally had a great game, and he played well last year. He put up good numbers, but nothing too crazy, and he's not going to do anything too crazy this year. But if he gets superstar dev, get some of those superstar abilities, who knows? We might go from a power run-oriented attack where we hit the tight end all the time, except we never throw to Kyle Pitts, never mind. But, you know, Neil Madsen, Pitts, whatever, the running back out of the backfield, to now we might become an aerial vertical attack offense where we really hit Drake London consistently. So there are a lot of implications and a lot of things on the line here. And we'll see what happens, obviously. I don't want to make any outlandish statements. We'll just see what happens. On defense to start, as we usually seem to be. And unfortunately, we couldn't cash in on superstar upgrades or even upgrades to star in the last episode for Richie Grant and for Troy Anderson. But Deshaun Humphreys, man, him getting superstar dev in practice was absolutely massive for his future. And that's a throw over the middle there, Scary Terry, as Mike Hughes knocks him down. Remember, still without Jeff Okudah, he's dealing with a broken thumb. So Mike Hughes is going to play more. And then Clark Phillips over here, slot right, is going to end up playing more as well. So, oh my goodness, what are you doing, Mike Hughes? He's throwing right behind you. 2nd and 1. This is our first real look at this rookie quarterback, Chris McDermott, as he hands it off to Brian Robinson, who has plenty of space. And I'll tell you what, you know, 6'6" seems big, but this guy's towering over everybody. Looks like a giant on the field. And, I mean, it's crazy to think about. I'm like 6'2", 6'3", so I'm a tall guy-ish, right? But I have friends that are 6'5", 6'6". These guys tower over me. It's crazy. So even with a bunch of NFL players around this rookie quarterback, it's crazy how big he looks in comparison to everybody else. Is that Jashawn Corbin getting the carry, breaking a tackle, and finding the end zone? It is Jashawn Corbin. It's just too busy talking about nothing important there, and we allowed a touchdown as a result. That's pretty much the review. The silver lining is that it's more time on offense to get receiving yards and touchdowns for Drake London, but we don't want to allow touchdowns. And there was just way too much space. We needed to hit those gaps earlier and make a play, and it just didn't happen. All right, here we go. Desmond Ridder. I need you to be on the same page today with Drake London. These aren't awful numbers. Obviously, the interception number, you'd like to be a little bit lower, but he's throwing for a lot of yards at this point. Like, he's not a big touchdown guy because we have a running game. He doesn't need to throw for 30 touchdowns a year, although it could end up happening. But it's all about Bijan Robinson, except for today, we need to hit Drake London a little bit more. But there's Bijan doing his thing already. And that's occasionally why we like to pass on first down, is because we know we're probably just going to dink it down to the running back. With your quick offense, your quick game, you're able to throw the ball and make it act like a run play. So that actually worked pretty well. And that safety's kind of blending in there in the logo. I kind of want to throw it up to Drake London, but I don't think we're going to be able to. And I'm just panicking. Didn't really see anything open. Chase Young gets there. Another commander in there for the sack as well, and it's 3rd and long. Just didn't really like anything. Scanned the field about as quickly as I could, and then the pocket was collapsing. Against a defensive line like this, Montez Sweat, Deron Payne, Chase Young, Jonathan Allen, you cannot hold on to the football. You got to get rid of it. And we didn't do a good enough job of getting rid of it there, and now it might just be take a shot time. Drake London actually beats press. We're going to throw it up to him, and that is knocked down. I don't want a bullet pass. I feel like I'm pressing the button for almost no time at all, and it's a bullet pass pretty much every time. I need to work on that. I feel like it's pretty incredibly quickly that the option for a touch pass goes away, but I just need more exposure to it, clearly. I think a lot of you think I'm playing this in my free time, which I'm not. The only time I've ever playing the game is when it's on camera and here for Falcons franchise, so I don't really have that many reps when you think about it. But I clearly need more, as that should be a pick. It's Jesse Bates with the interception, but there's a flag on the field. Don't be roughing the passer, please. We finally get a pick by a DB. It's going to be a hold. That's on the offense, and it's getting declined. 1st and 10. Sam Cosme, I appreciate you. Jesse Bates with an interception, a rarity, and what is Chris McDermott doing? He's supposed to be adept at throwing the deep ball. Maybe you're calling that an intermediate pass on the corner route to a wide open Jahan Dotson, who just sails it. It goes right by him, and Jesse Bates is there for the pick. Let's go. Jesse Bates finally making a play, and the irony of that is that he got cooked for a touchdown in real life yesterday as I record this. Double move from Dalton Schultz completely took him out, and here in the game, gets in perfect position to make a play, grabs an interception, and we're going to throw for Drake London over the middle, and that one knocked out, nearly intercepted, or could have been. We're going to throw to Drake London a lot. That's just what's going to happen today. We got to get him involved, and he drops it. Oh, God. All right. 3rd down and 10. I think London's actually going to be open there, and this time we miss him. I finally figured out how to do a touch pass, and apparently it was not the right time to do it. Why, dude? And we're punting the football right back. Jesse Bates' interception ends up amounting to nothing. Although it's a good-looking punt, though. We got to get down there. We got to get down there, Clark. Get down there! It's a touchback. He's so slow. Is Wham? It is going to be a run play. Brian Robinson gets the give. Not really much there. Still gets 3. But that's pretty good defense. If you can stop them for a gain of 3 or less, you're going to feel pretty good about it. And it sets up 2nd and 7. Run man coverage here. I want to force this rookie quarterback to make accurate throws. He's under pressure and he's going down. The speed of Troy Anderson gets to Chris McDermott. And that is a huge play to force 3rd and very long. Look at the speed off the edge. That's why Troy Anderson can be so valuable. And we might actually look to play him more in a rush role. He's got so much speed. You should probably think about using that one-on-one against a big, kind of lunky offensive tackle. So 3rd and 18, and we're in a perfect spot, and we're not going to send pressure this time. We're just going to go 4-man rush and let the quarterback make a throw. Throwing at A.J. Terrell for Jahan Dotson, fires incomplete, and it's a tough start for Chris McDermott. The rookie is feeling it against this experienced defense. And we have a lot of rookies and stuff, but that's okay. Young players playing like veterans, I'll take it. 4th and 18, Rashid Shaheed will receive the punt and have a little bit of space as he returns it to the 45. Let's run a little bit to set up the pass. Classic. Bijan shut down, loss of 4. I mean, it was a dive play that we tried to bounce to the outside because I didn't see much up the middle, and obviously that's not what you're supposed to do for good reason. Chase Young brings down Bijan for a loss of 4, and we are struggling a bit offensively. We are being a little bit one-dimensional, as that one, I thought we could get it out to the flat before Bijan turned up the field. But we have goals in this game that aren't just winning. Obviously, we want to. That's the main focus, but if we can do it by getting the football in the hands of Drake London, that's what we're going to do. But Bijan is open. We're going to throw to him, and what a ball from Ritter! There goes Bijan, makes one miss. Finally wrestled down at the 15. That's a big 3rd down conversion, and that's why Bijan's so valuable, is you can get him out of the backfield as a receiver. We tried it a play ago. Didn't work. This time, Drake London may have been open, but can't risk another drop on 3rd down, can I? We go to the more reliable receiver, which, funnily enough, is Bijan Robinson. And maybe the reason you like to go to him over Drake London in that spot as well is his ability to make defenders miss in the open field that you don't really get with Drake London. So London might have been open, and maybe you get the ball down to the 20 because he's tackled there, but Bijan gets the extra 5 because of his elusiveness in the open field, and it's 1st and 10. I don't really like anything when we're sacked. Drake London ends up getting wide open, but we were already in the grasp with Jonathan Allen at that point. Nothing we could do. 2nd and 17, need some of those yards back. We're going to find London, who survives contact, holds on to the football. What a catch. Just the first completion to a player not named Bijan Robinson, and it sets up 3rd down and 4. And I don't really like the route he's on. We're going to throw him on a slant here, and we're going to read that inside linebacker. If that safety comes up too, we might make a choice, but man, London should have been wide open. It's just the worst slant ever. We're going to throw to him anyway. Use a body in the red zone. Can't do it. Ritter fires incomplete. Forbes in coverage. It's just, why are we taking a false step outside when the slant is just all about winning quickly to the inside? There's no angle there. It would have been intercepted the entire time. And by the time he finally maybe gets a little bit open, it's basically at a weird mesh point on the far right side of the field, and there just really didn't seem to be a lot open. So thankfully no turnover, and we're unfortunately going to have to settle for the field goal. But points on the board is better than no points, and it's 7-3. Younghoe Koo's kick is good. All right, I love this. Man blitz. Richie Grant stepping up, and we're going to force that ball out quickly. What are you doing? Caden Ellis just steps up in front of the ball carrier, and Diami Brown ends up getting like 20 extra yards, it feels like. That's the end of the first quarter. We've not run the ball effectively. We've tried it one time. It didn't work, and we've just been doing a whole lot of passing. I think we are going to establish the run more in the second quarter, but again, the goal of this game is to get Drake London to 150 yards or 3 touchdowns, and right now, we're not really on track to get to any of them, as this quarterback's going to take off and slide in front of Caden Ellis. 3rd and 1. We have to be mindful of the run here, but I'm not convinced that it's going to be. And it ends up being a run. Tackle him! That's a nice tackle, but we can't bring him down behind the line. Robinson ends up getting about 1.5 when he needed 1. And it moves the chains for Washington. All right, we're going to settle in here. We're going to start playing a little bit better defense. Just keep running the ball. Here's an RPO. And good defense from Jesse Bates again. Forces an incompletion this time. Hits him with a Michael Jackson move. At least do what Michael Jackson did on the field with the moves, not off the field. That doesn't exactly work. All right, 2nd and 10. Playing man coverage out of the backfield. And that is just a good throw. Receiver 2 open. I mean, I'll tell you, they're basically running the same exact play every time. They're going with a lot of inside zone, out of gun looks. And that could be a pick. A.J. Terrell right there. Plays good defense enough. They're going a lot of gun with the back just slightly offset, and then they're handing it off. Now, I don't know that that's what they're going to do this time. They fake it, look to throw over the middle, and find a receiver, but Out of bounds. Out of the back of the end zone. Thank you, Jahan Dotson, for having absolutely no spatial awareness whatsoever and stepping out of bounds. That's fantastic. Out of the end line. And we hold them to 3 as opposed to allowing a field goal. Got to play a little bit better defense on the back end. But overall, I don't hate that defensive stand for us. I thought we played pretty well. You got to limit the mistakes a bit. And that obviously was one. But we catch a bit of a break. All right, Bijan, that's a nice move. Oh my goodness, Bijan to the open field, breaks it. Bijan back inside. If that's not the best gain of like 15 you'll ever see. Bijan Robinson, oh my goodness. It's the patience, the vision, and then the ability to just cut on a dime and make a play happen. Bijan a little bit gassed after that one. Algiers going to come in. We might look to hit him off play action here and see if we can't get Drake London the football on this dig. And he's wide open. Good route from London. Survives getting bumped there and gets the first down. First down, another run. Bijan looking for space, somehow finding some. 2nd and 6. Under pressure, we're going to throw towards London. Can't find him. 3rd and 6. Probably not 4-down territory here. Like, very maybe, but hopefully it doesn't even matter. Kyle Pitts with the power. Reaches over the line. That's a first down. Kyle Pitts is going to be open. We're going to hit him. And there goes Pitts. Inside the 5. Big play for Atlanta. And that's what we needed to do. Get the ball in the hands of your playmakers. If we're not going to get 150 plus yards with Drake London, which kind of seems likely at this point. I know it's only the 2nd quarter, but we just don't have the big play in us. We might be able to set him up for some touchdowns. And we're going to get him one-on-one on the outside. Linebacker doesn't help. So it's now a big body versus a little body. Drake London versus Emmanuel Forbes, and we're going to give him a chance here. Quick throw to the outside. You can't. Oh, he drops it. Drake, please. And, you know, it's not really a lot of players on our team. It's mostly only Drake London that consistently drops the ball. That has to be a touchdown. Devastating. Give him a shot. Throw it up. Out of bounds. 3rd and goal. We're going to run the ball. And Bijan has to fight in and can't get there. I know 1st and 2nd down we're throwing the ball, but it's because we need to accomplish this goal. And then on 3rd down we try to run the ball and we're stuffed. We're going to bring 3 tight ends in and see if they can do it again. Up the middle. Bijan with a juke and away from the traffic and into the end zone. Touchdown Bijan. And now he's racing. And he has been racing today. He's gotten in the open field a couple of times. Made a couple of really nice plays. And I think if we were playing a little bit more traditionally, Bijan could probably have his best game. Or right up there. He's had so many opportunities to get into the open field and make plays already. On a per touch basis, right? I think he's just touched the ball maybe 5 times. And in non-short yardage situations, maybe only 3. And he's probably forced about 5 missed tackles on those 3 plays. It's been pretty, or 2 plays. It's been pretty incredible. The Commanders just seem susceptible to it. But yet here we are throwing to Drake London 10 times already. And it has not been effective. And I'm sure a lot of that's on me. But it is what it is, right? I can only be as good as I am. Let's just start with a run here. Get some yards. Yeah, there's Bijan. 2nd and 5. Bijan into block. I'm just going to throw it away. I see Donovan Peoples-Jones there now. Just the thought of pressure getting there forced me to panic. And I mean, obviously you saw the result. It didn't go particularly well. Here's 3rd and 5. What do I like here? I like Pitts. He's always open. But that dig's going to be always open. It's Drake London. I think maybe only his 2nd catch of the game, but it's on pretty much the same exact concept. 3rd catch, actually. 54 yards. That's actually not the worst. He's not on track to get 150, but it's not actually too far off. And we're going to give Kyle Pitts a shot down the sideline. Can't get it to him. See, perfect accuracy is never perfect accuracy. It's always behind the receiver unless you do the left trigger precision passing. It is always not actually perfect. It's extremely frustrating. We're going to throw this comeback. Okay, that's defensive pass interference because London's working back to the football and is not allowed to. Call it. Thank you. So it works to our benefit a little bit because it's a spot foul. We get the ball in the 21, but we don't get the yardage that we so desperately need with Drake London. It's all right, though. 1st and 10 from the 21. Still trying to win this game. Still trying to score. And we're going to throw the ball up to Drake London, and that's on me. I mistimed it. Don't know that he would have caught it anyway, but that's on me. 2nd and 10. We're going to throw it up to the big tight end. Can't connect. There's no throwing it up in this game. In the NFL, a lot of the time, one-on-one means he's open. In Madden, one-on-one means he's covered. You can't throw it. Give me a touch pass. There's London. Oh, that's actually going to be intercepted as well. I mean, I forced the ball, obviously. But the whole thing is you're supposed to be able to touch pass over linebackers in this game because they can't jump. And that's what I tried to do. I mean, he dropped back into the space. I'm not saying he's open. We should have caught it. But the fact that the second linebacker coming in, who even are you? Robert Spillane is able to get his arm in there and knock the football into the hands of the safety. Derek Forrest is just so stupid. So dumb. But it counts as another interception. And it helps us not win the game. Going deep. A.J. Terrell, take the ball back. Come on, A.J. Gets hands on it, but can't bring it down. No way they're giving up, right? I mean, 13 seconds, I guess it's possible. No, they're still going to pass here. Over the middle. Caden Ellis can't deliver a big hit, but Jesse Bates wrestles him down. Commanders call their final timeout. And you'd pretty much just expect to pass the end zone here. Get my defense back, please. We're blitzing. We're going to try to get after the QB. He's got a check down. We don't care. Throwing at Richie Grant, and it's intercepted by Hall. Oh, my goodness. Darren Hall never gets on the field as a San Diego State player intercepts a San Diego State player. Chris McDermott fires at Darren Hall. Yeah, I'm surprised to see him as well. And that's what the first half is going to be. It's going to end there. Weird. Weird half of football. But we're going to half number 2. And here is half number 2. Start of the third quarter. We get the football. I'd love like a 70-yard throw to Drake London. Oh, what a spin move. Linebackers are up. I'm throwing to London. I mean, he was never open. 2nd and 10. We actually have the rookie tight end Neil Madsen open. He makes the catch, survives the contact. Spillane with pretty incredibly tight coverage to get back in that. Stay in phase, but does allow the catch, so it's not all good. Good for us, though. Madsen with the first. Bijan open. A little bit too conservative there, probably. And we're sacked. Jeez. London was on a deep read, which I've never really run in this game, so I didn't know whether to expect him to come back or work deep. Deep was open, so he did the right thing. And then I saw the check down wide open. We just didn't have the time to get it there. And we're going to roll out. Throw it up. Drake London. And we just can't even give him a chance. There is a flag. Tell me we got hit late, please. Thank you. Roughing the passer. We got bailed. We got bailed. Automatic first down from the 38. That's huge. Although, our starting left guard, Matthew Bergeron, injured on the play, and now a rookie comes in to start at left guard for the foreseeable future. And maybe not start as in, like, you know, next game, but he's going to be playing for the rest of this first half, maybe, or second half. Bruised ribs. Yeah, Riley Wheeler is going to play over him. It's not starting. I don't know why I said starting, but he's going to be our main left guard now. Bijan change of direction, get to the open field. I don't know why they always go back inside after they go outside. Just stay outside, please. I'll tell you, it's so annoying to be able to run the ball at will and being like, well, I shouldn't actually be doing that because we need to get the ball in the hands of Drake London. So when I know we have something that's going to work so well, but we have a superstar development challenge on the table, what am I supposed to prioritize? Is London superstar dev more important than winning one game? I'm not sure, but we hit him on another dig, and he is just feasting on that route. Commanders are leaving the middle of the field wide open, and we just keep hitting it. I think we need to dial up that play more often. You know, getting London vertical is, like, fine, but it has not really been nearly as good as just getting him on a dig and just throwing him the football over the middle no matter what. Drake London, 5 for 85 right now. I think we have a better chance, and this is not going to be a crazy statement at all, but we have a better chance of getting 150 yards with him. Oh, okay. Ritter put the football on the ground. Commanders recover. I was going to say we have a better chance of getting 150 yards and 3 touchdowns with him. What just happened? We were just insta-sacked. I need to figure out who that was on, because Deron Payne, an interior defensive lineman, comes in what looked to be unblocked. We'll take another look at it. I'm not watching the offensive line, right? Oh my goodness. So the left side of our line went for cut blocks, and usually what you're supposed to do is take them out the way our left tackle did in Jake Matthews, but Matthew Bergeron has found his way back into the game. It's not actually even the backup. Did not cut down Deron Payne, and Payne came in, yeah, unblocked. Now, usually you're going to see cut blocks on really short concepts because you want the football to come out instantly. But not only was I not expecting that to happen, I also didn't really see anything open instantly. There was no time to do anything. And now, not only do we have no chance to get points on the board, we fumble the ball and give it right back to Washington and say, hey, you guys go take the lead. We're blitzing. Ah, come on. Oh, it's actually read option. I was waiting for that, and oh my goodness, McDermott survives a shot. I've been playing inside zone the entire time. I was just waiting for them to prove that they could actually run read option out of that look. And they finally have, so credit to them. I'm still probably going to play the running back every time. But we need a pick here. Richie Grant, let's go. Where was this a week ago? Richie Grant with the takeaway. He had a chance for superstar dev, but he didn't get targeted really. And when you're a DB, you can't get that dev trait upgrade if you're not targeted. Richie Grant targeted on this one and makes the rookie QB pay. Takes the football, and we got it right back. Nearly back-to-back turnovers there. And we have a chance to do some damage. Working off play action. We're going to hit the tight end, Kyle Pitts. He's a machine. And not only that, he is an X factor, and he is in the zone. But Drake London's our guy, right? Got to throw it to Drake London or the other tight end, Madsen. Second catch of the game for him inside the 10. Rolling out with Ritter. We're going to throw back across to Pitts. I mean, I didn't necessarily want it at first. Was looking for London. Try to roll out to his side, but Kyle Pitts just sitting down in the end zone begging for a touchdown. And we're going to find it. Kyle Pitts, just our best player in the receiving game. Easily. Not even questionable. He's just so good. But Bijan Robinson, I mean, giving him a bit of a run for his money, maybe. If you think about the running back working as a receiver, Bijan's had some big games. Maybe not to the degree of Kyle Pitts, obviously. And that's why I said that Kyle Pitts was, number one by a mile. But Bijan can be a weapon as well. And he might be our best offensive player. I don't know. Who would you say? In this franchise, is it Kyle Pitts or is it Bijan Robinson? I think I might lean Bijan. And that's for this season, by the way. Last season, Bijan was obviously number one. Broke the record for rushing yards in a season as a rookie. Nice play, Richie Grant. See, he would be superstar dev now. Tackle for loss, interception. That's an upgrade to superstar if we had the challenge. Unfortunately, one game too late. Day late, dollar short for Richie Grant. There's Humphreys in coverage. He's actually going to get a target. But not for any positive yardage. All right, man coverage, pressing up, and blitzing. They're going to help, and they're going to throw it. No! Diami Brown beats Mike Hughes. Hughes, catch up to him. Save a touchdown. Can't do it. I mean, man blitz, pressing the corners. You're looking for that football to come out quickly. That's exactly what happens. But Brown just had an inside release, ran past Mike Hughes, and was gone. Too aggressive on 3rd and 12? Maybe, but we had a rookie QB right where we wanted him, and we let him off the hook. I mean, Pitts just gets wide open, man. How do I not throw it to this guy? Kyle Pitts down the field. We nearly go 25 to 25. It's a few yards short. Big play to Kyle Pitts. I mean, hopefully they start doubling him, leaving Drake London more opportunities to get open. Last play of the third quarter. Pitts is more open again, but he's going to be out of the zone now because we targeted him And because we were sacked nearly, the pass was not accurate, and he's out of the zone. Name of the game, get Drake London running a deep in, throw him the ball nearly. Oh, come on, dude. Don't pressure me. 3rd and 10, we're going empty. We knew it was going to be a bluff blitz. I didn't mean to throw to Bijan. I really didn't mean to. I wanted Drake London. I'm not sure that that was much more open. I knew I made the mistake instantly when RB and Y crossed, and of course they're not going to drop an interception on me. It's the second one of the game. I mean, I'm sure this linebacker would have had eyes in the back of his head and made a play if we got the ball to Drake London on the backside of Kyle Pitts here. But I at least wanted the chance. Cody Barton with the takeaway. I just really didn't mean to do that. So, just a mistake. This is about as ugly as games get. 17-17. Just two idiots fighting. None of them can get the edge because each one just keeps making a mistake after the next. It's bad right now. And look at this quarterback just running into players. He had open space and was like, I'm going to try to search for contact. 3rd and 9. Play the pass. Make a play. Wish we could blitz Frankie Louvu. And he's under pressure. Down goes McDermott again. Caden Ellis brings him down. He's been sacked a number of times today. It's been our linebackers mainly. Don't think we've really had anyone from the defensive line step up, but Ellis, Anderson have been in there at least a couple of times, and maybe even Richie Grant. I know he's a tackle for loss. I'm not sure if he has a sack. Anyway, we force a punt, get the football back. We have 7 minutes to make it happen for Drake London, but also we want to win. 2nd and short, perfect time for play action. Linebackers don't really bite at all. I need more time. I mean, Drake London has about 30 targets in this game, and we're still not doing enough. Find him. It's going to get picked. It's not, but we can't catch it. I mean, we're really forcing the ball. 4th and 2 from the 42. I'm going for it. Just going to go for it. From the 42-yard line, you got to be able to move the chains in these spots. We're running it. There's Bijan, and he powers ahead. Surges through would-be tacklers and moves the chains. Not going to punt the football back. I know our defense has been fairly good this game. Just don't want to risk anything. And there's Madsen with a nice catch to the 50. I mean, we were late getting the football to him, but it does work out anyway. Check down with Bijan. He's going to make the entire team miss. Look at Bijan Robinson. That's actually going to count as a run because we threw it so far behind the line. Or just behind the line, but I didn't think it was actually going to be counted as a run. Funny how that works out. 1st and 10. I did not mean to do that. Oh my God, Kyle Pitts is just so sick. It doesn't matter. I meant to hit RB, but I tapped A, maybe going over there. I don't even know what button I hit. How does this happen to me so much? I know. It's pretty unbelievable. 2nd and 4. They're taking away my dig. I see B. I see it. It's wide open. I notice it too late. But you got to remember, I want Drake London in these spots. There's Bijan. Oh, he drops it. No. We're going to have to take our points here. It's a 56-yarder. Younghoe Koo's got plenty of leg. And this surely is going to be good. Perfectly timed kick. We'll take the lead, 20-17. Disappointing. I'm going to check how far away we are with Drake London. I'm not sure the last time he actually had a catch. I know this game's been really ugly. I feel like I'm looking his way a lot, and I'm just missing him, or he's not getting open. It's been really, really tough. Or we can't hit him. He's got 85 yards receiving. We have 4 minutes to get him to 150. Okay. Yeah, that doesn't look good at all. Oh, no. There is a flag. Hopefully this one's coming back. Otherwise, that is a massive play for the Commanders on 1st down. Be a hold. Offsides. Kyrie Yankee out of Notre Dame jumps offsides. I don't know that I've seen the CPU do that this game. Like Madden 24 or even any of the past Maddens. Kyrie Yankee jumps offsides, and it's a massive play for Washington. That's wide open over the middle. Dahemi Brown has killed us today. McDermott is over 200 yards passing, 3 interceptions. And Diami Brown probably has, what, 150? Something close. Something really, really close to that. Come on. Play some defense. Here's a run. Humphreys brings him down. Down goes McDermott. Arnold Ebiketie got there. Was Frankie Louvu the other guy, or Louvu the other guy that got there? McDermott actually injured on the play. He's headed to the bench. It's 3rd and 15. Hold on a second here. Who else got there? Oh, unblocked off the edge. Is that D'Angelo Malone? It's exactly who it is. And then Ebiketie drills him right after. And McDermott, slow to get up, actually flailing there at the end. And it's 3rd and 15. And Baker Mayfield into the game for Washington. I can't tell you the last time I've seen a quarterback get injured. And A.J. Terrell got a hand in there. Oh my goodness. Okay. That is perfect. Washington going to settle for a field goal attempt here with Brandon McManus. Thank goodness we knocked McDermott out of the game. Baker actually threw a dart, but coverage was tight. A.J. Terrell got a hand in there, and Washington can only tie it up with a field goal. 20-20. It's been a very ugly game, but we can win it. Still, we can win it. How bad of an idea is a comeback on the outside? They're kind of helping over there, and then they leave it, and it's going to be intercepted. Oh, my God. Intercepted by Emmanuel Forbes. He's the pick six king. And he nearly gets one. Oh, I suppose. I don't. What can I even say here? I'm trying to time up a comeback route, and I thought we had the right read. I thought the corner. We threw it right as he turned his back to run, and I mean, what are you gonna do? I feel like we timed it up perfectly, and he read the quarterback. I'm not throwing that route ever again. All right, Commander's going to end up taking the lead here. Hopefully we can make it 3 and not 7. Read option. Okay, Jesse Bates doesn't even react. He's just watching the fucking play. I know it's going to be another devastating loss if we screw this up here. But I don't know. I mean, what are you supposed to do? I thought you were supposed to time up a comeback route. I mean, I guess it wasn't man coverage. He was just in a deep third, eyes on the QB. I thought he turned his back to run, and he did. He just turned around and made a play on the ball. Now we need 7. Oh, my God. 2nd and 5, 2-minute warning. We're going to take a chance. Drake London down the field. I don't know, man. I don't know how to get this guy the football. We throw it underneath, and he drops it. He's too covered. Every out route or corner does not seem to be open for me. I do not know how to get him involved. It is devastating. Pitts. Can't catch it. I don't know. Nothing ever seems to be open for me. Everyone always tells me to throw these outside routes. I try. I don't know what to do. I cannot time it up right. I can't get these guys open. It's extremely frustrating. There's the dig. Drake London drops the ball. Dude, what do you want from me? This is what throwing with anticipation's all about. Right at the top of the route, on the break, past the DB, and he just fucking drops it. All right, had to take a little bit of a TV timeout. Almost shit my pants standing up on that Drake London drop. And I'll tell you what, if we get back here on offense, might have to give the OC his walking papers. Head coach might start calling plays. We need to stop, though. We have 3 timeouts. We need to stop. That's great defense, guys. Let him walk right through. We're going to run commit here. Got to run commit at this point. Need to make a play. Run right up the middle, and he got it. Okay, dude. Let him in. Let him in. Let him in. Let him in. Oh, my God. Please. There should be a button, by the way, where you can say, hey, let them in. It's going to be like field goal block or something. The only way we can win now is if we let them into the end zone pretty much, or get a turnover that won't happen. A first down ends the game. They throw the ball and they score. Okay. Like, that's fine enough. At least we'll get the football back with some time. Not really any time, but like a play or two. If we get a quick score and an onside, maybe there's a chance. But if they got a first down, the game was going to be over. We've lost the game, essentially. Devastating fashion, per usual on the channel. Just tried to do a couple things. It didn't work. And we're going to drop to 3 and 4, almost certainly. And I don't think we're going to get the superstar dev for Drake London either. I couldn't figure out a way to get him the football. I kept trying. I kept choosing these coach suggestions plays. If you guys are new here, I usually do that. So I can't choose overpowered plays over and over and over again subconsciously. But guess what? Offensive coordinator is going to be calling some plays now. Because I hate what has been happening. And I usually do coach suggestions, but I'm going to try to move the ball just a little bit. And we're going to get sacked. And now Ritter's injured. Is there any play in the fucking playbook that gets Drake London any type of space? I haven't been able to find it yet. Andy Dalton works into the game. And this dig seems to be the only thing open. Sack fumble. McGarry recovers. That's likely the ball game. Can't even get another snap off. Oh, this is why we don't pass the ball, dude. This is why we don't pass the ball to anyone not named Kyle Pitts. Fuck superstar development. I do not care. Receivers don't matter. Tight ends, running backs, throwing over the middle, running the damn football. I don't know what I think I'm doing, running some West Coast offense. And not even. I don't know, dude. We think this is the air raid, rather. 34-20 is your final. Drake London sucks. Pitts goes 6 for 123 with a touchdown. London dropped the ball 3 times. It's like, well, because your sliders favor drops. It's like 46 catching compared to the normal 50, right? Drops happen, but I can still be upset when they do happen. It's just, do you see that many other people dropping the ball wide open? It's Drake London. Bijan has 2 drops, but they weren't wide open drops. They were contested. And then did anyone else on the team drop the ball? Pitts didn't on 6 catches. Algier didn't. Madsen had 3 catches for 31 yards, didn't drop the ball. Drake London just has some type of phobia of the football, refuses to catch it. He's afraid. Just an annoying game. I threw 3 picks. They were frustrating picks as well. If we ran the ball more, we would have won the game. I have no doubt about that, but that wasn't really the focal point. Their defensive line was good. We had a number of picks, too. I mean, this was an easy game to win, and we got beat by 2 scores. Easy game to win, and didn't do it. No more BS messing around with the breakout challenges for receivers if we get one. When we force it, bad things happen. Winning is the most important thing. Without question, the most important thing. Ritter has a partial PCL tear, out for 8 weeks. Okay, quarterbacks can get injured now. Desmond Ritter. Oh my God. I do want to quit franchise mode forever. Jesus. That is tough. He's going to get moved to IR. I mean, that's his season. That's 8 weeks, man. 8 weeks. Oh my. Okay, well, that is quite a way to end the episode. We need a quarterback. I'll see you at week 8.